Oh, they're not here. Okay. They're here. My bad. Okay, well, you got double dual lasers. That is different. Okay, so those were the vanilla ones I was looking at. Oh, I like that color. Oh, what? Okay. Improved version of the flak 2, firing 15 flak projectiles, 15 flak decoys. Okay. Wow, that's it's an anti-bio ship. I wonder if you can get this in stores, Kappa. 3 layers, each dealing 2 damage for a guaranteed breach, 2 shield piercing, double damage in systemless rooms. Wow. Wow, this looks like a giant anti-bio beam. Let's see here. So, double dual lasers, flak mini beam, quadruple heavy lasers, plus this crazy flak. I mean, crazy artillery. Wow, this color is pretty crazy looking. Artillery is a lot faster. Dealing 2 damage per room, hit for a slightly faster base cooldown and tracing speed in exchange of a length reduction of 20%. Yeah, all these are pretty darn strong, honestly. So, never mind about these not being OP enough. This is probably the weakest of them, flak plus mini beam. Because 4 projectiles compared to 3 plus a mini beam. I mean, they're all freaking OP as hell. I kind of like this weird orange and neon green anti-bio beam color. Let's do the breach and bust. The breach and bust. Is there a description of these? During the voyage from the rebel stronghold, the Osprey ran into asteroid fields. Oh, is there a different one for each one? Yeah, okay. After reading about the laser blueprint in the flagship, the laser aficionado developed his own laser artillery, combining the power of various laser weaponry. Federation funds were used and is now ready for the test run in the battlefield. Nice. All right. Breach and bust. This is from the Improved Artillery and Federation Cruisers pack from Mr. Porku. Let's check it out. Check out Gibbs for the rebellion. Beautiful. Perfect Gibbs. Looks just right. Okay. All right, we got Zoltan. Okay, let's have you be in shields. Mantis in weapons. And engines, maybe? Looks good. Custom hardy rooms and custom system rooms, too. Oh, yeah, there's like a neon green in there. System rooms as well. I can't tell the system ones, but I can tell the arty one just from the color differentiation. If that's a word. Those are some good Gibbs. Yeah, they look like real FTL. You know they're good Gibbs if they look just like FTL's Gibbs. Okay, that should force them out. Okay. Ooh, good dumbbell doge. Even with our guy on piloting and not all our engine power. That was pretty amazing, honestly. Always lucky, apparently. Almost a one-shot. That's a two-shot. The weapon is part of the Gibbs. Oh, this weapon in the front? Oh, I didn't notice that. I didn't look at that. Ooh, we get out right before. Nice. Too good of doges to get the one shot. This is definitely an auto-fire type of build right here. Nice. We've dodged 2 missiles already. Okay, I want to see this thing in action. So let's let it fire once. Take a damage for this, but come on. Fire that artillery. Fire it. Still freaking slow, man. Okay, so it pierces shields, it looks like. Oh, free ion blast Mark II. Okay. Sure. I won't turn down a free ion blast Mark II. The front of the ship has a charging animation. Yeah, I've been seeing that. It looks really good. I like that. You're taking inspiration from Scottish Pingu's weapon charging stuff? I don't know. Looks really good. Pierces 2 shields, 2 times damage on systemless rooms. Okay. Pierces 2 shields and is like whole laser type stuff. Gotcha. Let's do the shield value point here. Sure, have some fuel. Thanks for the scrappage. Let's go level 2 piloting and then into the nebula here for a possible blue option. It always breaches. The gibs aren't so difficult to make as the gibs are made from the vanilla FTL and it is just a recolor. Azura, do you have to keep talking down about people's stuff? Like, it's not that good. It's really easy to do. I don't know if you mean that to be negative, but it sounds negative when you say stuff like that, so. You made the ships in this pack before seeing what Splash Bingo did. Well, nice. Then well done on really cool design, because I like it. Okay. Yeah, let's go fight this guy. Let's hit the shield once, maybe. Okay. You're not meaning it in a negative way? Okay. Alright. Well, then I will try not to take it as a negative way, because it sounds like you're dissing the work done on this ship. It's just how it sounds. Okay. Beautiful. Alright, so we can get our second shield now, and we are already, like, frickin' strong. We started frickin' strong. Now we're frickin' strong, man. Frickin' strong. Although I did want to see if there's a store. I do see a store. One. Can't get the distress in the store. Long range scanners would be worth it, so we're going to hold off on getting the second shield then. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. Recoloring the gibs is a pain, as the gibs have hidden parts under the ship. Yeah, I can definitely believe that. I did some recoloring for some artwork for a video that will be shown on stream in the next week or two. So it's tedious. Tedious is what I would call a lot of that recoloring and work, that kind of stuff. With this ship, you can go 3 times reloader plus pre-igniter. Okay, because since you have a hidden automated reloader, that makes sense. Can we go 5 heavy lasers, though? That's the real question. No long-range scanners, huh? Okay. Guess we just go early backup battery and buy some fuel. No 5 heavy lasers, not even that strong. Just kidding, it's really strong. Okay, don't hire anybody. Not a single buddy. Don't hire nobody. Would really like to get my second shield online. Yeah, so if we get a pre-igniter and 2 automated reloaders, we will have basically 3 preloaders, which is insane. Insane in the membrane. Pop, pop. God, love the sound of heavy lasers. Never gets old. I'll go exit, then see next sector, because if there's a store with long-range scanners, I don't want to miss out on it because I get my second shield online. Yes, have 5 missiles. Oh, okay. I'll take a free reactor upgrade. Nice. Double nebula, huh? Okay, what do we got? We got a store? No store. I keep delaying it, but I'm going to go here, because that could be our store right there. And again, long-range scanners would be huge in the nebula. Huge. It would be huge. Okay. Here we go. Huge, it tells you. Attack the pirate. Irate pirate. So, with artillery, we probably want to get, what, hacking and cloaking, I guess? Or do we want to go mind control? That is a lot of fuel. You know what? I'm going to take that deal, because it means we also don't take this missile shot. So, missiles are scary again, I need to remember. Chase them. Oh, no good sensors. No good sensors to chase them down. Okay. Well, this has been an empty nebula so far. Good thing we got that 5 fuel, I guess. Alright, game. Could I have a single ship fight this sector, please? Repugnant, arm the weapons. I'll show you repugnant, you repugnant rock. Boss fight with starting weapons? We could. I'm probably not gonna plan on that, honestly. Just because 4 heavy lasers is awesome, but we just did that last time. Well, we did it with all the missiles last time, so if I can get some crazy OP thing to go with the crazy OP laser that's gonna shoot, be cool. Are there any crazy OP weapons in this mod? I don't think so. Okay, other than the, you know, artilleries themselves. Okay. Well, I have enough for long-range scanners, but if there's anything else I want, I'm going to have to sell stuff for it. Guess we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe even get more, we'll see. Okay. Frickin' empty jumps everywhere, man. Can't buy a ship fight right now. Long-range scanners, please? Please? Damn. Yeah, can't afford anything. Get more fuel, I guess. This has been a very... What's the opposite of lucrative? Sector. Low scrap gains. Unlucrative. I don't know. Is there actually an opposite word to lucrative? I don't know. So we do this. 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 Wasteful. Stingy. There we go. It's been a stingy sector. That's the word. Not lucrative. That's the one. What's the opposite of lucrative? Not lucrative? Yeah, not lucrative. It's been so unlucrative. Irlucrative. Anti-lucrative. Only thing changed is artillery bringing cheaper upgrades to level 4 plus the 5th level. Okay. Unprofitable. That's a pretty good one. Stingy is probably the best one, though. We'll go with stingy. It's been a stingy sector. Tight-fisted. Vocabulary word day. Gotta go with our vocabulary words, so... There's probably an even better one. Unavailing. Miserly. Ooh, that's a good one. Unprofitable, yes, but miserly. That might be the best one. Miserly. There's a good vocabulary for you. Vocabulary word for you. Miserly. Which I probably am that in real life. I call it cheap. But, you know, frugal. Miserly. This is a negative connotation of saying, I'm a very frugal person. You mean you're cheap? Yeah, I'm cheap. T-Bone Jenks, your work here is done. Nice. Unprofitable is Google's suggested antonym. I like miserly. It's a good one. Alright, so I don't want to do any upgrades because I want to be able to afford stuff at stores. Stuff at stores. Sadly, Mr. Porku, when you give a ship 4 heavy lasers, it makes it so that the artillery doesn't get to do much early, but it's hard to balance artillery without making it super OP if you make it super fast early. Let's let the artillery get the final shot. Just to let it do something. What's up, Dapper Rich? Considering your adoration of Heavy Laser 1, this ship looks like pure sex to you. Well, don't get alone in a room with this ship, because that would be against Twitch's TOS. Pop, 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 pop. But I'm glad to hear you like the look of it. I like how the coloring is very... Mr. Porker, did you mean for this coloration to be similar to anti-biobeam? Because the orange and green is what I keep... really screams anti-biobeam to me. Alright, we finally got some ship fights. How did we even take damage? Missiles. Missiles that do stuff. Missiles do stuff, yeah. I didn't load your mod on purpose, Mass Champ, because Mr. Porky told us it's going to be a pretty strong ship. It's absolutely strong ship, so gotta have some sort of danger to it, I guess. What are missiles, Kappa? Do they even do anything? Alright, I never did get long-range scanners. Let's go Zoltan for better chance of stores. Okay. Defense drones galore. Okay. But, wow, we actually need all of our shots to hit to do damage to this guy. Okay. Well, we have the artillery to help. There we go. Okay, we'll do this. Colors are meant to be rebel orangish with the green for the laser. Oh, this is supposed to be like a rebel type ship? Wow, I guess I didn't notice that. It looks... okay. Yeah, okay, I can see it. A little darker than I'm used... The orange looks a little darker than the orange I'm used to seeing. So maybe that's why it didn't pop into my head that that's what it was, what you were going for there. Speaking of anti-bio-beam, today I learned that it can destroy system repair drones and your mind was blown. Nice, yeah. They do crew damage, and system repair drones can be killed by crew damage. That makes sense. Artillery can bypass 2 shield layers. Yes. Let's do... it can't do damage to us, so let's do this. Okay, nice. Okay, go heal, bros. I will upgrade the artillery probably next for offense unless we just get something crazy good at the store. But I do need to save up enough to at least buy like long-range scanners or something to keep that in mind for upgrades. We go 1, 2, 3, and then down. Maybe something like that. Well, I'm just glad that, Rich, that when you said, speaking of anti-bio beam, you didn't say, did you know they could be found in stores? Because that's what I was expecting you to say. That's the meme I was expecting. It's a flak, man. That is a flak. I think I've turned down too many flaks lately. Turned down too many flaks. So let's do one upgrade here. Okay, so that puts it at an 18-second charge time. Okay. You considered it, but you thought better. I appreciate it, Dapper. Appreciate it. Engine crew, give me that free stuff, baby. Buying a flak. Whoa. What's wrong with you, Dan's game? Oh, God. Quest marker. All right. Kestrel B was made by a laser aficionado in lore with the pack. The same guy made this ship. Ah, okay. Whew, that's a lot of mantids. Okay. Oh my God, it's even more mantids. Okay, and he's even still got a burst frickin' laser. Okay, all right. Do this. Oh, geez. Okay, should win that fight. Yeah. Oh, I need to turn off auto fire now that I have the flak. Woo! Artillery taking all the credit like it likes to do. Bro, I heard you like mantids. Happy Mantis Day. Thanks, bye boy. I saw Kenny probably lurking earlier, so you got to say that for him. Famous Kennyisms. Happy Mantis Day. Who ordered a mantis party? It was Liu Jun, I'm sure it was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Mantids everywhere, that's right. Why can't I hold all these mantids? Yeah, with one more nebula, we'll get 6 here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. More counting with Rand. Okay. This guy can get through my shields if the bomb does work. The name is Legion. What's the name of what is Legion? For we are many. Oh, is that a reference to Star Trek? Is that a Star Trek Borg reference or something? Okay, all right. Heavy laser back online. Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. Do 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 do. 7% dodge. We get the mind control offline? We don't. It's the one shot he dodged. Oh, not my shields. Get blasted. Do do do. Beep beep doo beep doo. Bum bum bum. More RD upgrades. Yeah, I'll probably do that next. It's from the New Testament. Oh, okay. So it's a Bible quote. That's the guy who's like possessing the one dude, if I remember my Bible verses from being a kid. 1, 2, 3, 4. You pulled it from the Nick Cage Ghost Rider movie. Host of devils that were sent to the pig. Yeah, personally prefer the Mass Effect reference. Huh? Playing an arty ship without upgrading it. I've already upgraded it once. Give me a break, Azura. Upgraded it once. What you want me to do? Doesn't cost $0 to upgrade it. $0. Do. Bum 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 skip boopy doo. Scoop doop doop scoop doopy doopy doo. Do 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 do. Mass Effect would be referring to the Reapers, right? I think I remember what the big enemies guys are called. Big enemies guys? Well, that was a worthless quest. I also want to be able to buy hacking and cloaking or mind control in one of those. All scrap must go into it. You have a 6-second burst laser 2 with piercing then. That's pretty OP. It's true. I have to have some sort of defenses. The Geth companion calls himself Legion after Shepard asked what he calls him. Oh, okay. I was so proud of myself remembering those guys are called Reapers. Thinking maybe they called themselves Legion, but there's an actual guy named Legion. Wasn't he like a robot dude or something? Oh yeah, the Geth guy. Gotcha. Scrap some of the debris. 12 hull free scrap. You shouldn't have. Still no long range scanner, so go here. There is no hack, only arty. Yeah, it's multiple programs on a single hardware platform. Gotcha. It's been a long time since I've played or watched any of the Mass Effect stuff. You miss Mass Effect? It's a good game. I don't know if I'd still enjoy it as much now since I just don't enjoy RPGs as much as I used to. The Mass Effect was a really good game. What I actually played more of was the Mass Effect multiplayer. The, what was it called? Well, that was all the dodges. I think they had a name for that. The multiplayer that Mass Effect did. I forget what it's called, though. But it was a lot of fun. Play that with my friend Tim a lot. Not as much replayability FTL. Well, no game really does. Legendary edition comes out in May with less booty. I think I did see a thing about that. Was it Miranda character that has like all these butt shots of her? And they had the sex scenes. I wonder if they're taking those out. Damn, no free NG, and I'm out of fuel. Reavers are from Firefly, right? Well, Reapers, with a P, is actually from Mass Effect. At least the first one. Those are the big crazy robot dudes. Are called Reapers. Nice. Censored edition. There you go. They changed a couple camera angles in the remaster. Decided showing off Miranda's ass wasn't appropriate anymore. Yeah, it's probably not appropriate. Probably not. But we all know why they did it, because we're all horny dudes playing these games, right? We're all just some horny dudes. Okay, you have no shields. What prudes, I know, right? I mean, if frickin' Game of Thrones has, which I don't even watch, but has a million sex scenes. What are some ass shots in a random video game? Holy Heavy Laser Mark 1. They heard we sold our last one. Oh, they love to give us weapons that we have sold recently. They just love it. Sex sells, you know it. It definitely does. Obviously show how she was perfectly engineered. It was crucial to her story arc. Yeah, so crucial. What was that big loud popping noise? Did my heavy laser run into a drone or something? Reavers are cannibalistic raiders. Okay. That does sound like something from Firefly. Game of Thrones got worse as it went on. It had less sex later on. Did it really? Again, I didn't watch any of it because I read books and didn't want to see all that crap live. Attempt to manually hack? Okay, at least I didn't lose jumps. Okay, I cannot find a store to get fuel to save my life. Early Game of Thrones felt like straight up porn sometimes. That's what I've heard. And I'd prefer to get that without all the sides of incest and head stomping myself, so that's why I was never really interested in watching Game of Thrones. Okay. This might be a little early. I hope this cloak isn't perfectly timed. Oh, get blasted. The actors realized they didn't have to show their goods for the show to be popular anymore. That's why. So they're like, okay, I'm going to change my contract where I don't have to be naked 5 minutes every episode. Were the books different? No, the books were... Well, I don't know if there's as much sex in the books, but what I remember is the first scene of the book is like... First or second scene in the book, maybe third or fourth, where they throw the kid out the window is the incest scene. And I'm like, this is what I'm reading right now? It's immediate incest? Maybe we could ease into that a bit. Okay, we did get a little fuel there. Yeah, the books, it's basically the same. From what the little I remember. Okay, it's a halberd beam. Okay. Do this and sell a heavy laser. All the fuel. No systems that I really want here. There is another store I'd have to dive for it, but I don't have cloaking for the dive. Did I buy halberd beam? Yes, I did. Alright, we got flak, halberd, heavy laser 1. Pretty good build. Okay, so we will not dive, so we can do this. Well, our offense is done. Like most TV shows, yikes, the first season was the best, huh? The porniest season was the best season. Oh, free stealth weapons, huh? Okay. Game of Thrones wasn't something you watch with your parents. No, no. Although there probably are some people out there who are fine and comfortable with doing something like that. I never could have. I don't even watch it by myself. I'm so uncomfortable. 4 damage for 18 scrap. That's worth. It's worth. Just one more flak and we're done, right? One more flak. I will buy all that fuel. For Game of Thrones, you'd argue that the first 3 seasons were equally good. You think Breaking Bad broke that mold? Nice. I do need to watch that at some point. I know it's a very dramatic show, and I don't really love dramatic shows that much, but because everybody says I look like that guy, I really should watch the show. But I've also heard some people say that's like the best show ever, so. Smallville peaked in the middle for you, huh? Not enough Sean Bean for you? Well, that is just like the books. He, in the books, like, dies immediately, like at the end of the first book. Spoiler alert, by the way. And that was another thing that when I read the books, I was like, this is the only character in these books that wasn't a douchebag, and he dies immediately. Why am I reading this book? Why, George R.R. Martin, do you have to kill anybody with any sort of decency and morality in this world? Did you know that there are movies where Sean Bean lives? Really? Why? Really? Why would you even do that? Oh, I can go 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll be a dive. I think the first movie I saw Sean Bean in was... Wasn't there a Pierce Brosnan... 007 James Bond movie that he was like the villain, like his friend who turned on him or something like that, which is like the plot of every James Bond movie. But I think there was one where Sean Bean was, which I didn't realize. I didn't know who Sean Bean was back then, but I think there was one. Was that GoldenEye? That probably was GoldenEye. I care about missiles? No, I don't. Yeah, GoldenEye. That was, I feel like that was one of the better James Bond movies, at least one of the better Pierce Brosnan ones. Totally thought this death was fake and he would bring him back. Everyone and their mom somehow cheats deaths in those books, but not him. Yeah, like the only one who you actually want to come back. Nah, he's really dead. They chopped his head off. Like, okay. Alright. Yes, I will take that trade. Wow, Zoltan homeworlds are so prolific lately. You low-key love the Pierce Brosnan Bond movies. You feel like they've aged well. Super campy, but in a good way. You like them too, yeah? Well, I mean, they were the ones that, when I was like in high school and college, came out. So those were the ones that I thought were like, oh, this is the cool James Bond. Although there's probably a lot of people who don't care for Pierce Brosnan's James Bond. But I remember the Bond girls were women who, in my high school days, were the ones that all the boys in the yard were head over heels for. Denise Richards, I think, was one of the girls' names. I think she was the brunette. Famke Jensen, I believe, was one. She was the one. She also played, I think, Jean Grey in the first X-Men movies, which I absolutely despise, by the way. Okay. Should have had this up already. I don't know if both of them were in GoldenEye, but those were definitely... Oh, crap. I take damage here. Those were definitely some of the Bond girls, I think. I didn't like X2. I didn't like any of the X-Men movies where... Basically, where... Cyclops was a biatch, which was basically all of the X-Men movies. Basically all the X-Men movies. So I'm not sure the next class or whatever. I've enjoyed those pretty well. No, not wait. Hope I don't get punished. They did my boy dirty. They did. Cyclops is always my favorite, and he is just an absolute... Just a pushover in all the X-Men movies. Famke was Xenia Onatopp, which was GoldenEye. Nice. As a younger Bond viewer, you've come to appreciate how good Sean Connery was. I haven't watched his that much, so that's probably why I don't know his, Sean Connery. His James Bond, the original, I guess. Was he the original? Or was that originally like a TV show that got adapted or something? I don't actually know the history of James Bond movies, honestly. Ugh. Okay. Okay, I guess we gotta do this. I'm gonna hack the missile. That's my only missile defense, is hacking it. Isabella Scorupco was in GoldenEye. Okay. I might know her if I saw her, but I don't know that from just the name there. Nice. Get blasted, bro. Get freaking blasted. They're still good movies. Firmly cement our man Hugh Jackman as the Wolverine. I would disagree that they're good movies, but they did cement our man Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. Hugh Jackman was good, and that's probably part of the reason why they made Cyclops such a douchebag, to make Hugh Jackman's Wolverine look better. But honestly, in the comics and the cartoons previous to that, it was always Wolverine that was kind of the douchebag. And, you know, Cyclops is the badass that keeps the group from, you know, getting wrecked a lot of the time. She was the cute Russian hacker girl. Isabella Skorupko? Okay. 59 scrap. Holy scrap. Nice. I like it. Did you know that there was a rogue cut of For Days of Future Past because she had a bigger role in the script but then was basically cut out of the movie? Who is she? Famke Jensen as Jean Grey? I never saw that one. Was that the one where she becomes the Phoenix? They keep doing the Phoenix saga like over and over and over again. Okay. Good dodges. Let's hack because he has cloaking. Cyclops supposed to be like the Captain America of X-Men. It's way better than Captain America. Shoots lasers beams out of his eyes. God. Frickin' laser beams out of his frickin' eyes. My favorite X-Men are always Cyclops and Nightcrawler. Those are always my favorite. Cyclops and badass can't be uttered in the same sentence. Kappa. You get out. Dead life, you get out. Just because he's like the one who is like the leader dude who doesn't. Oh, I don't know. Holy crap. This is, what the frick? This is a 5 Mantis boarding event, man. Okay, okay, hold on a sec. We'll discuss this later. I gotta fix some shiznit right here. Jesus. Okay, alright. Oh my god, frickin' 5 Mantis boarders, man. Okay. Let me focus here for a bit. Oh god. So many frickin' mantids. And frickin' missiles, too. This is insane. This is actually stupid right here. If he hits my heal bay, thank God for that dodge. Oh my god, if this missile hits our heal bay, we're so screwed. Okay. Okay, hit my hacking. Alright, he's got no weapons, though. Alright, some of them left. Okay, we should be able to recover this now. Jesus. Well, that was a stupid event. Double missiles and 5 Mantis boarding. How balanced? FTL is a perfectly balanced game with no exploits or unfair advantages for any other player. That would be a false statement, what I just said. Holy shnikes, that was terrifying. Storm for you was your favorite? Krillin? Iceman was the cutest. Nightcrawler's effects are generally good in the movies. Yeah, Nightcrawler's not bad in the movies. I feel like he didn't get to do much in the movies, honestly, but... Rogue was always your favorite, Kappa. Because you called everybody Shug. Well, I mean, in the comics, all the women, of course, like most comics, are unnaturally well endowed. So I can see why you're a fan. You like in the comics when he basically becomes Magneto. Who becomes Magneto? Does Cyclops? I might not have seen that one, so... Okay, we want cloaking, because if we don't get cloaking, we don't have missile defense. I'm actually gonna get an extra mantis to deal with frickin' borders, man. Frickin' borders all over the frickin' place. Okay, so repair. We get Clone Bay, actually. Oh, but we got another store, but it's an inefficient way to get to the store. No inefficient stores. We're not going to do it. No. Alright, there we go. There's level 4 artillery. Almost to level 5. Basically, he forsakes his Boy Scout ideology and takes on Magnetos and becomes the villain. Interesting. Okay. How long does that arc last? I mean, I haven't read comic books since, like, high school, so I'm definitely not up to date on the different comic book arcs. What I actually liked the most was me and my brother collected the comic book cards, so we had a bunch of... I actually think I still have them up in my closet over there. A bunch of comic book cards from when we were kids. And they were mainly the X-Men ones. Loved those really cool art that they did on those cards. Hey, what's up, Kassalian? I'm doing great, my friend. How are you doing? You always liked Beast, an intellectual planner just happens to be blue and furry. You like furry stuff? I think there's a word for you. Can't remember what it is. Starts with an F and ends with Uri. Never think of it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I guess we can get all these. All right, how long till this? We can almost get that. Almost get that. You're just not a comic book nerd, you guess? You're doing somewhat well, better than the last few times you came here. Nice. I hope things are going well with Irie, which I haven't talked about that much in the stream. You're gonna have to let me know when I'm allowed to and showing stuff. This is a Federation updated ship. I'll just say that word, and hopefully that's not giving anything away I shouldn't give away, sir. Okay. Well, we're gonna one-shot him, but big frickin' giant missile. Yeah, this is a ship from Mr. Porku, which basically is, he created some new Federation-inspired ships. This is your Breach and Bust. There you go. Breach and Bust. That sounds like Mr. Game and Watch from, what is that game? Smash Brothers. Super Smash Brothers. This would totally be a Super Smash Brothers thing. All right, we got this guy going. We maxed the artillery. I hope you all are satisfied. Okay. Soon, Kassalian. Soon, TM. Let's be real. 90s X-Men were where it's at. That's right. 90s X-Men. Probably the reason I love X-Men so much is because of the cartoon in the 90s. The Saturday morning cartoon in the 90s. Probably the only reason I love them as much as I do. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-bum. Ba-dum. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Just such a good show, man. Cartoon was the best. Just the best. So we're trying to get cloaking now. One more sector to find cloaking, I guess. It truly has 100% breach chance. Does double damage on systemless rooms. Still can't aim it, though, so, you know. As good as it is, still can't aim the thing. But it should get through Zoltan shields, right? Yeah, nice. Actually, that was a little bit of a waste since we're already through. Mainly because of that sick theme song. I mean, the show was great. You know, how many Saturday morning cartoons have a freaking love triangle in it, you know? I still remember, you know, lines from Cyclops and Jean Grey, and then what does Jean Grey say? Scott is waiting for me. And Wolverine says, so am I. This is a kid's cartoon. There's a freaking love triangle going on. What the hell's happening here? Holy double halberd beam. We could go here. Do we want to do that? I kind of don't want to. I kind of want to just upgrade my defenses and let the artillery do its thing. Honestly. It's on Disney Plus now. You keep trying to get your kids to watch it, but no dice. Really? Oh, it's on Disney Plus? I didn't know that. Send me a message on Discord today. Okay. You got me cookies and something that contains chocolate, caramel, hazelnuts. All right. I like everything except the hazelnuts, so I look forward to getting that. I'll eat around the hazelnuts. But that sounds amazing. Do I get the halberd? I think I just get defense and let this thing go off. Okay. Rip. No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm used to eating things and eating around the nuts because apparently people like nuts and chocolate. I've never liked nuts. So. It's the old Spider-Man cartoon on Disney Plus. That alone may make you sign up. I do not know. I think I vaguely remember that one too. We're actually gonna have a hard time dealing with borders if we go with hacking. I mean cloaking as our last system. That's fine. How does Disney Plus have access to like these things? Where they buy out whoever had the rights to it like they do everything else, I guess? Does Marvel... Is it because they own Marvel that they have access to those old cartoons? That would probably be what it is, right? Since they own Marvel now. It's because I said I liked peanut butter, you thought I was not turned down by nuts? No, it's... I should have clarified. I'm weird. I've talked about this on stream, but... I love peanut butter. Can't stand any type of nuts. There's lots of little stupid things like that, so... Alright, we'll see you later, Kassalian. Disney bought Fox. Oh. Oh. God, Disney owns everything, don't they? Holy rectified. They own everything. Okay. Still trying to save up for cloaking, so we need to not spend all our scrap. Fox owned all those shows. Okay. I did not know that Disney bought Fox. I did not even know that. Okay, I'm gonna hack her. I'm gonna hack her mind control to just stop it. Just stop it. Just stop it, please. Is there anything that Disney hasn't bought yet? Because that's the real question. Is there anything Disney has not bought? They own Star Wars, they own Marvel, they own frickin' Fox. Jeez, that's kind of crazy, honestly. Heal you, heal you. Disney owns half of Amazon. Disney owns half, Amazon owns the other half. Oh, okay. Okay. Disney just keeps buying all the stuff, so sooner or later they're gonna have it all. You are all the ants, and I am your destroyer, says Mickey the Mouse. Disney hasn't bought FTL yet. There you go. One thing FTL's got going for it. Not owned by Disney. Well done. Well, this stuff is not in range of us getting, so we will just not go there. Disney no longer owns Epic Rap Battles. Did they used to own that? Holy crap, man. What a weird world we live in. Where the people who brought us Little Mermaid are now an insane mega corporation taking over the galaxy. In a world where Little Mermaid sings all of her pretty little songs, one company takes over the world, slowly destroys it, one cartoon at a time. The Disney Apocalypse. If you have kids, because Disney Plus is a no-brainer, yeah. I feel like everyone is turning a blind eye to Disney taking over, and in your opinion, ruining a lot of things, so they just like Star Wars and Marvel regardless of how it's packaged. Well, I hate what they've done to Star Wars, so I think there's a lot of people who aren't turning a blind eye to that. I think they've ruined Star Wars, honestly, but, you know. I've talked about that enough in the stream, so I won't go all crazy about that today. Coming lots of Marvel series to D+, though. Yeah, I know. I need to watch, what's the new one? What's her face? Scarlet Witch one. Whatever that one's called, I need to watch that one. I've been hearing it's pretty crazy. So I assume if it's anything like Mandalorian, it's actually good. Since it's probably created by a lot of the same people. No surrender, you die. WandaVision, that's the one. Wanda Cats! Division. Alright, so let's go power. You liked The Mandalorian? Oh yeah, I think Mandalorian was really well done. But, like, basically every other Star Wars movie that Disney has made I thought was ridiculously bad. Like, worse than the prequels. Rogue One is probably the one that I've seen that would be an exception to that. Still don't think it's amazing, but it's not crap, at least. The best I can say about any of the newer Star Wars movies, that's not crap. Has Donnie Yen being a badass, so, you know. The reason why I like it better than any other of the other Star Wars movies they've come out with in the last 10 years. Just get Donnie Yen to be a badass in your movie. You'll be good. Wonder Cat's really disappointed in the remake, though. Oh, I haven't even watched that. I didn't know there was a remake. Did I? There's a remake of Voltron that my brother got his kids into that I watched a little bit of. And that was pretty good, but apparently there was some big stink over two of the male characters supposed to be gay, and then they're not gay or something. I don't know. I saw some video on YouTube about that. I don't know. Mandalorian is very good, and yes, the movies aren't super good, but that doesn't mean that they are completely ruined Star Wars. They've ruined the Star Wars movies for me, so that's why I say that. I can't get excited about a Star Wars movie unless it's has something to do with Mandalorian or what's his face? What is his face? The guy who plays Obi-Wan Kenobi, Ewan McGregor. Unless it's got, you know, one of those two guys, I'm like, can't be bothered. I don't want to keep my people in the same room because of mind control. I'm very much looking for whatever the Obi-Wan thing they're going to do is, though. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, not Boba Fett. Obi-Wan. Rogue One has had classic Star Destroyers, so that wins points from you. Nice. God, your weapons are insane, man. There we go. So, because your weapons are insane, let's take them away from you. This is Fed C, but it makes actual sense. It's probably a good description of a lot of the changes Mr. Porku made to these ships. I think the purpose of these ships was to make Federation ships a lot more viable and stronger. And Ramsey saying the new Star Wars movies aren't super good is like saying pizza is okay. It's like, that is an understatement. Pizza's amazing, and the new Star Wars movies are terrible. If you like them, I question your judgment when it comes to movies. No offense, but you have terrible taste. Just kidding. Your guesses are going to take a break from movies and do more streaming for a few years. Well, they're doing all the, like, you know, spin-off shows, so... There's the cloaking, thank God. Alright, automated reloader. Cloaking. Because not only do I think the new Star Wars movies, all the ones with Rey I'm talking about, not only do I think they're bad movies, I think they ruin something that was good. To make a sequel that makes the movies before it worse takes a special kind of crappy direction. And that's what I feel like the Star Wars movies did. They're better than the Jar Jar Binks ones? Completely disagree. I would 100% watch the Jar Jar Binks movies over the crap that they did to Luke Skywalker in the new movies. You are devastated by that that bold statement. Devastated. Oh no, I've devastated your production of things. Crap. Frickin' Zoltan border, please? Okay, at least I don't get to extra board me here. There's a bold statement, Cotton. Let's see if it pans out for him. Oh god, they even have that. Okay. Okay. We have to be very careful here with a bunch of exploding Zoltans. Okay, you go heal. You go do that. Okay, you go heal. No, not you. You. Just took out my... What did he just take out? Nothing. Okay. But my flak went offline because of that. That sucks. Okay, do have cloaking here, though. You get out. Don't kill him yet. Cloak this. Okay. Alright, we need to hack their frickin' weapons here. Hacked my piloting. Wow, this is a rough fight. Jesus. Frickin' Zoltan border police BS. Alright, well, at least our artillery's doing work. Takes more than stupidity to accomplish that mess up in the Star Wars series. It takes incompetence that has been honed over years and years of ineptitude. I completely agree. Or, mainly what it takes is a bunch of people... It's too many cooks in the kitchen is the reason the Star Wars movies are so bad. It's one director going one direction, hiring another director for the next movie goes a stupidly dumb other direction, and then go back to the other director who goes back to the other stupid direction. It's just stupidity everywhere. That's not where I want you to go. I want you to go there. It's having no direction in your filmmaking. You're bound to fail then. Why Medbay? Episode 2 is your guilty pleasure. Episode 3, on the other hand, straight gold. Well, I still think the prequels are pretty meme-tastic. But at least I enjoy seeing large groups of Jedi swing lightsabers at each other and use the Force and be awesome, even if it's kind of ridiculous, the dialogue and a lot of the character portrayals. But I always like Obi-Wan scenes, and Natalie Portman is gorgeous, so... Natalie Portman is my celebrity crush, so... let's see here. What do I need to do here? We need power like crazy right now. I feel like we're really far behind in scrap, honestly. First one wasn't terrible. Agree, it's like remaking New Hope, but it was alright with that. Yeah, the first one wasn't the worst movie ever. But... the more I watched other people's kind of critique, the more I realized that the things that slightly bugged me were kind of major issues. The reason I never cared about Rey's character is because the way she never has to overcome any problems. It's, you know, the whole, you know, thing that's probably been beaten to death like a dead horse, the whole, you know, married Sue thing, but if she never has a chance to grow, I mean, Luke is whiny at the beginning of the first movie, so he's got some negative traits he's got to overcome. That's called a story arc, and there is none in any of the frickin' Star Wars movies. You're not saying that the new trilogy is better than the other movies, but you try to not get your panties in a bunch because movies don't fulfill your wishes. You try to still get entertainment out of them, and it's mostly stuff like cool special effect that's left over. Yeah, but to me, Ramses, that's like saying you enjoy the Star Wars movie, not Star Wars, Transformers movies for the visuals, even when the story makes no sense. It's like, sure, you can enjoy it for that, but to me, I don't get much enjoyment out of movies where all it is pretty lights, pretty pictures. To me, there's very little to appreciate movies like that. And that's, to me, what the new Star Wars movies is really good effects, terrible story, horrible character building, no completed story arcs, no character growth, just no redeeming qualities to them, in my opinion. Wow, that was some doges. Wow, okay, can we get some hits here? And it's not just because they ruined my childhood favorite character of Luke Skywalker. It's not the only reason. It's the reason why I think the second one's the worst of the batch, but that's just icing on the cake of people not knowing how to treat an IP that is so iconic as Star Wars. That's why I don't like the X-Men movies, because a character that I love, Cyclops, is a whiny bitch who doesn't ever do anything redeeming. It's like, okay, why would I watch this movie where the character that I like is stupid and useless? Why? Why would I care about watching this. Holy dodges, man! What the frick? Okay, die. Recently learned that destroying auto assault piloting at first is huge for flak weapons. Yeah. But this guy had like double missiles, so that's why I chose to hack what I hacked. Now we have an artillery that's ridiculous, so. Stop getting your midichlorians in a bunch, Rand. Transformers 1 was fun on the first watch because you were younger. Now it's just, oh, shiny, yeah. And that's what I feel like the new Star Wars movies are, is look at these really pretty special effects. And these characters that don't mean anything and don't ever grow or make any important decisions in life. Episode 8 is so much more bearable than Episode 9. That at least one is a flicking horrible mess. I think Episode 8 is the worst of the bunch because I absolutely cannot stand what Rian Johnson did. The choices he made, I think, couldn't have been worse for the Star Wars franchise. Did they board me? Boarded my hacking. Okay. 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 Okay, well, now I don't think we need a hack. I think we're good. Oh, it's a boarding drone. I can't... There's no venting you, sir. Oh, I guess I did hack. How did I get a hack through when I didn't even try to bypass it? You speak English poorly, so you resort to the help of an interpreter. No problem, Gardex. Look at these new special effects, but they can't even get the choreography right. I know. It's things like that. And even the coolest scene from Episode 8, where they fly a ship through another ship, looks amazing. And I've talked about this before. There was a whole YouTube video I watched about it to kind of clarify, crystallize my thoughts on it. That actually ruins the universe of Star Wars. If they can do that once, why don't they have a weapon that does that? It's just so stupid. It's just dumb. I get mad every time I talk about the Star Wars movie, so I shouldn't talk about it. All right. I shouldn't talk about it, but you all talk about it and it makes me want to talk about it. Okay, 117 scrap. Wow, we have a repair right next to the base. Let's just guarantee we get the rewards from it. Just the Deus Ex Machina, yeah. Well, it's dumb because one of the best things I heard about that whole scene is that they use a character who's not good, Admiral Holdo. Nobody likes her. She's no redeeming qualities for her. She's supposed to be a strong female character, and she's just a bitchy character who, sorry, that was rude. Bitchy character who is always negative and mean to people. But she gets a heroic save the day moment when they have frickin' Princess Leia who could do that. They should have sacrificed Leia there. It would have made her sacrifice have meaning. Still wouldn't have been the best, but at least it wouldn't be this stupid character that nobody cares about having a moment of glory. Just dumb. Tell us how you really feel. Sorry, that was a little strongly worded there. I really hate that movie if it's not obvious. I really hate it. Stream is too sweet, not enough salt. This is the salt. There you go. Talking about Star Wars is the salt that's been missing from this entire stream. And I don't even dislike the character who played Admiral Holdo, but I hate the character. I absolutely hate Admiral Holdo. Playing a space game invites talk on other space entertainment, true. Because ships don't grow on trees, remote piloting doesn't seem to be a thing, even though they have space fighter droids. That is absolutely a, what's the word, justification, and after-the-fact justification of why they haven't used that before. You're telling me that nobody's ever thought of using light speed through another ship to kill them before? It's a completely justification after the fact, in my opinion. Okay, we're gonna do that. We just don't get level 3 hacking because I don't think we need it with this artillery. How do I feel about Rose? Kind of a squandered character. I never really liked her that much anyway, but to completely write her off, it didn't make sense to me that she and what's his face, Finn, were supposed to be a thing. I don't know. Like, none of the characters made sense to me. Even the characters that we should all know and love didn't seem like the same characters they were back in the original trilogy. Luke, Han, Leia didn't feel like Luke, Han, Leia to me. The new characters weren't memorable or useful in any way. Okay, wow, that just took out their cloaking. That's awesome. So, cloaking image is a bit different. The color is not the same. Oh, I didn't even look at the cloak. Oh, cool. Nice little blue outline. I like it. Don't need to guide FTL torpedoes at all. They literally travel faster than their signals used to control them. Just point and shoot. Okay. But if you ask me about any of the characters from the new Star Wars movies, I'm probably going to be like either meh or didn't like them. Because there's not, or at least from the episode 7, 8, and 9, there's not a single character that I can think of that I just thought, that was a good character. I'm glad they added that to the series. Most of them are like, ugh. Just ugh. Is there any good character from 7, 8, 9 that I didn't hate? Kylo Ren's probably the one I hate the least. Just because I feel like the actor did the best job, but he's still kind of just whiny and angry for no reason a lot of the time. Just because, oh, he's the bad guy, so he's mad. That's again, the best I can come up with about a character I didn't hate. And it's mainly because Adam Driver, I think, acted the crap out of a really crappy role. So, no, I don't even like Poe that much because he's supposed to be the new Han Solo, who is the, the roguelike character, but he just comes off as mean and mean. Just mean and not nice to people. The whole interaction at the beginning of the episode 8, where he's like pulling a fast one over the red-haired dude, just reads like crappy writing and stupid, glib jokes when there's supposed to be a dangerous situation being built up. You see that Hammerhead frigate ram itself into Star Destroyer also like exactly once. Rogue One, even though they seem to be built for it. You think that the frigates are actually built to go through other ships? I don't know about that, but okay. In your opinion, Rogue One was very good. They ruined the streak with 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I thought Rogue One was one of the better ones, honestly. Chewbacca was the best in the new movies. Well, he basically does nothing except get mad when Han dies, so I guess that's pretty good. I guess that's okay. Gets mad when Han dies. Best actor award of the new trilogy. Kylo Ren might have been powerful, but he was a whiny bitch at the start, and he's a whiny bitch at the end. No growth. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the main issue, I think, with the new Star Wars movies is none of the characters grow. There are no character arcs, and the major character arc of the original trilogy, Luke, gets ruined in the second movie, in my opinion. So that's one of the reasons I can't stand it. The most important arc of the entire series gets ruined by friggin' Rian Johnson being dumb and not understanding Star Wars. So again, totally no bias on my part at all. Okay, we can't cloak this. I'm barely paying attention to FTL right now, so I should probably pay attention to this fight. Okay, we're already through. Okay. Oh, wow, they actually took that guy back? Okay. Well, no O2 for me, I guess. I mean, Luke is literally the guy who saves the galaxy, and then he can't do anything about Kylo Ren when he's influenced by Snoke. Makes no sense. Makes no sense. They're called hammerheads, so one might assume they're meant to be used that way. Yeah, but to build a giant ship that large to kill it, are we assuming they would ram it through and it would survive the impact? Would anything survive going through anything at light speed? I don't know. It's crazy if you think about how much of the entire Star Wars story Chewbacca has witnessed. The only one featured more often is probably R2-D2. Yeah, probably. All right, GG cookie time. What do we got? 5346. Barely paying attention because our ship was OP and it crashed. I tried to look at the stats and it crashed. Well, that's weird. That was a fun ship, Mr. Porku. Super fun ship. Let me see here. I'm trying to decide if we want to do one more ship. We got an hour. We can do one more ship. So let's plan on doing one more. So we played the was that the B or the C? I think that was the C version. So let me make a mark of on That one we played the C ship there. Mr. Porku's improved artillery ship. Played the C ship. So since we have time for one more, what should we play? Azura, you said yours. Maybe we'll check out Azura's ship. Pie Boys we know is not going to be fast because there's no way that abducting ships is going to be fast. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to load up Azura's ship. If Azura's still here, hopefully. And then I'm going to take my last break of the day. So let me get this loading. Then we'll take our final AFK. So this one's called the Dominion Auto Dreadnought. I don't think this one takes hyperspace. Correct me if I'm wrong, Azura, if you're still there, but I don't think this one takes hyperspace. I need to turn off hyperspace. Hyperspace enable. Go. No, disable is what I need to do. Okay, disable that. Patch this. You're gonna go at dinner then? Alright, we'll see you later, Mr. Porku. Hammerheads are meant for sublight ramming. They push ships around, they don't go through. The scene we saw was a hammerhead pushing a Star Destroyer into another Star Destroyer. Cool. So that was not what they're built for, apparently. Good to know. Well, that loaded super quick. Okay. Well, I am going to take a quick break just because I got to pee before we do this final run. So quick 6 second word ads. We'll come back. We do one more ship. Y'all rock. I'll see you in just a bit, my friends.